still owes me $5.
Probably do a little test.
That'd be fun.
So yeah, it's on now. And then
Okay.
can you hear the sound
I
of
can
it?
hear pins and I can hear you.
Perfect. That's what we want.
Yes. So we're here in the semis. Game 1. We'll have results after game 1 for you. About the 7th frame, 7th to the 9th frame. So as soon as we get the end of game 1, we will give you the results of game 1 of the semifinals.
He only talks to himself all the time.
Just do a little sound test.
But once again, as soon as we get to the end of game 1, we will have all the results for you. Live from Crown Lanes. 2325 South Federal Boulevard. We'll be back to you with the results of game 1. Yeah, I think that's real good.
Wonderful.
So Nick just heard me talking to myself, which is fine. Mm-hmm. Oh, do I need to? Oh.
I thought we were talking about Reynolds.
Oh, no.
I got lost.
You got a lot
I got
of
lost. Yeah, I used like 11. These are a couple big games.
All right, Kelly, good job.
Nice game.
I'll take it. Keep it going. Keep it going, baby. 240, 240. That's what I expect.
I mean,
No.
mine are like
No.
First ball was good. Jump.
You know, I just saw that first ball jump. I was like, I was thinking, well, I'm just going my normal life.
Yeah, you even got a lot of. There's a lot of people playing outside.
I tried that practice when I thought I was quit, so I was like,
Yeah, it's that first ball I threw. It was good. I was like, oh, that's beautiful, and it took off. So it changed.
Chili Willy.
You think Nolan to take it?
yeah. He picked no one for one touch the podium.
I always give him the head. So.
I know. Don't take me because you'll get in the head.
I mean, seriously, you guys shit. I gotta play it. I wouldn't put money on me and on me.
I could get it every day.
But she'd have put money on me, and that's on me. I said when I was bowling with them, I wouldn't have put money on me being the one that made it out of the three of us. But you would.
I might have.
I wouldn't have. Seriously, I didn't think after that affair we had before, I thought, man, I'm in trouble here. I was lost already. And then that one, got enough spares to find it.
We have the first game five, Johnny Camacho, 2,
Nice kiss. Wow. What a Bobby kiss. Chili
Probably plus 50 something. 50 something is the cut.
That's the Anthony I was watching yesterday.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get around the ball and put a little more speed on it. Yesterday I was throwing at 15. Today is 16.
I mean, okay, what?
Fuck, I gotta pick the whole winner.
That's
I think I would like to wait until after the one game right now. Correct.
Check, check, check.
Like a son of a bitch, right? I would say not very good. Yeah, I do. Like you always said, you do something really good. I'm good at my spare. I know what I can do and what I can't do. Right? Yep. And if it fits what I can do, I can do it. Tug it. Shot in a second. Just because I don't want to go through.
I was all good that ball with my man.
the last game. But I got to figure it out. Let me show you. Let me show you.
And the Broncos are 1-2. Yeah.
It looks like that. What's F? Okay.
All right.
It does not mean what you think it is.
I can't complain. That's my first opening since the first game of Fall.
Oh, we thought you were going to go 40 clean.
I had 2 openings. First game, off by 9 o'clock. That's for playing. I shot a clean game for 20 games. Couldn't strike. One strike. Yeah, take a vacation for one friend.
in Alaska. Alpine fucking with the fucking copper chassis.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Dude, it was like a G. It was like a G for fucking the thing. I got it for 600. The thing got repoed. I had JL Audio 15 W3s, 2 running on like 1 ohm. I had a MTX 1500 DX running on subs. I had a 175X running rotor speakers with the JL Audio Evolution. Dude, like $600. 2 like 6.25. I have those on, and my neighbor next door comes out and goes, "Would you turn this shit off?" And I'm like, "I don't even have my subs on." I turned the subs on for a quick second. She's like, "Holy fuck!" Yeah. Dude, yeah. Yeah, like one of them. Since then, I haven't even had a stereo in my car. You know, like it just gets broken, dude.
Since I stopped competing, I just walked all the way.
Right, it's just stupid.
Yeah,
No, I know. Yeah, dude, yeah.
That's like a car fast now.
Yeah. My Teggie's not fast, but it looks like it's 2000 accurate Teggie SDS.
Oh yeah?
It's got the JDM mirrors. That's fucking sick, dude.
Oh yeah.
But I won't get out of its own way, but my little 89 fucking CRX I had the Civic Type R fucking motor in it. It was just a 1.6 liter, but it revved at 9200, you know? You know, you're talking like 300 horsepower. Yeah. I mean, dude, horsepower on like a 50 horsepower. Thank you. I mean, it kill you. I can't believe you didn't die in it, you know? But yeah, it was a bad thing. My Tegra, I just
Yeah, you gotta get some good code here.
No, I work nights, so.
Yeah, it's cool.
No interviews.
Camacho.
Midnight. I'm thinking though, when I go back, though, I might buy a...
Been sleeping all day Monday, and I was like, oh, damn, I'm going to go take a holiday. Oh, well.
Something to do a K-Series swap. I was looking online. Okay, this is the car I would like to buy. I'm like, it's $22,000, where I can spend like $5 grand. Well, not even make my car the same, but make it to a point where I can actually even make money off it. You know, like I don't know. So, I don't know. We'll see. My wife's
His wife, she had one championship with that work.
I vouch for that.
His wife has as many championships as I have finals.
Everybody's got a Cobalt. He's got the supercharged version.
Oh yeah.
And then all it does is
Dennis probably has as many finals as I have semi.
all the supercharging does is cool up the turbo. It's like 440 horsepower. Like that's like right out of the factory, you know? Yeah, like different ones came with the supercharger, different ones came with the turbo. The later ones came with the turbo, and the earlier ones came with the supercharger. But I don't know. I can just LSP, I guess, and fucking put a VTEC in online. I don't know. I mean, I'm not that smart. I'm a kind of guy. Around the drag strip, you know, like fucking there you go. It's on A4, A6, S4.
P85.
He finally got one though. Finally.
Yeah. Well, I know, dude. I was back in Missouri, my little fucking CRX, and this fucking Mustang came down on me on the ramp. I put it in here. Step down on it, went up to about fucking 130. He's like, what the fuck? Pulls over at the next fucking turnout. I'm just going home. He follows me. I'm like, oh fuck. All right, piss this guy off. That boy's like, dude. He's like, where's the nitrous? Just screw. I'm like getting drenched with like, I had all the internal, everything polished. Like, you know, like you said, you know, a car that weighs 2,000 pounds. Like, it's power to weight ratio. Valid if I crashed, I But it was fun. I had 17 on it. I just dropped on the ground and like the cars were like right here, you know, like yeah, that's cool. Yeah. I had it dropped on these cars. It was cool. Yep. But dude, my technique, I only got it like dropped like an inch and a half. I got 3.5 inches exhaust on it.
All I have on the front, I have coilovers on the front. I left the back stock because every time I put the bowling balls in there,
Yeah.
I do nothing with the back. Now I can make it over.
Right, yeah. Before that, I had a 91 Civic hatchback. I should be okay to fucking nothing special. It was cool. Not 400 horsepower. Your car would have passed any one of mine. Like the TRX with some pictures, I might have given you a challenge. At least once we got going. Yeah. My wife's like always talk shit on my car, and I'm like, dude, when I'm driving down the road, people are pulling up and they're like, dude, fuck, that's badass, you know?
It's because you don't see a fucking 19 or 2000.
Yeah, it's got the bigger headlights, the actual ones you, I guess, I don't know.
Yeah, my buddy had a badass purple one. He only had a few of those purple ones.
It's got the little bitty JD mirrors. You don't see them. They got the big. so like you don't like you don't shoot up before each. Right. This is. I'm probably that forward. Stop playing down there.
Great Wabama 272. Your leader plus 122. And the cut 110 plus 110.
Nice one.
One more here, I'm off this chair forever. But forever never happens, does it?
Yeah. Oh my lord. What a
That's going through all that on that side.
that was a great shot.
God, man. 190?
Hey, oh, I figured it out. Oh shit, it's time to go. Hey, we have a special squad for the chief.
won. Last ball.
Lot of bad scores this last game.
Yeah, lots different.
You're like, I didn't even get creative. All I did was a Snapchat. You should be born to make it. money back.
ABT Fall. Third game winner, Vaughan, 240. Leader at the end of 3 games and leader, 159 plus 159. The cut line is, don't know. So we don't know. 117, 1 plus 117. So we will have your written assignments here in a few minutes. Steve coming up to the counter.
Cody Vaughan, Greg Wabama.
Wobbles. Weebles wobble and they don't fall down. Good seeing Greg back, actually.
Yes. He hasn't bowled in a month, he said.
That's disgusting. Well, he's
Yeah, and
left-handed.
he's still, yeah.
Well,
Well, he's left-handed. You don't have to
You
bowl.
know, you don't have to practice. Okay, red key to start play. Yeah, would you please?
Sure.
Thank you. You good?
All good?
Not yet. Not yet. You. You're over here.
All right.
When we're ready, we'll just tap that. We go. Right? Just hit that when we're ready.
No, it's
to rock.
already on.
It's already on? Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
We've got Greg Wabama, Cody Vaughan. First match.
Let me know
Looks
when
like-
you're ready to rock that. Good?
All good? Yeah.
Looks like Greg's given up 5 pins.
Yep.
Is all.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Sorsel, Mike Socek, General Manager at Crown Lanes. We're here for Stair Step Finals. We have some pretty good players. You're going to see some great matches today, folks. Greg Wabama, who grew up basically at Holiday Lanes in Lakewood his whole life. Got Cody Vaughan, up-and-coming right-hander, trying to make a comeback after a serious wrist injury. Both bowlers bowled great today. Greg is the four-seated player. He's elected to lead the match. Cody Vaughan will follow up. Cody actually started practicing at Applewood
I know.
long time ago.
And he leads
And
off.
you're just gonna see a lot of strikes. Even though this is a 44-foot flat pattern, as they bowl
These
on
guys
it,
are
obviously they
making it
open it
look
up.
easy.
Yeah, and they make it look easy. They're good players.
Yes.
The way you used to be 30 years ago.
Well, yeah. When I was a kid. No way.
The difference between us now, we're smarter, but we don't have the physical ability. We sure as hell can't bowl 20, 30
But
games a day.
we're both
like we used to.
diabetic.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So we use that.
Okay, we'll use that as an excuse.
Why wouldn't we? Cody Vaughan uses a two-handed approach and bang.
Yeah. This could be a strike fest. I'm literally all 4 matches.
Yeah.
Because everybody's lined up.
44 feet of flat pattern is an extremely tough pattern, but
In the beginning.
in the beginning, but if you have ability and you have the mental capacity of reading a lane, you're going to find that it's not that tough. But
The toughest part from that point on is ball speed.
absolutely,
That's all it
and
is.
that's what it was the entire time during the qualifying. And I told a few people that, keep your ball speed down. I told Greg that when he walked in the door, keep your ball speed down. He goes, really?
Yeah, because Craig has a tendency to want to just let it
fire
go.
it. Yeah. So
Let's see,
again, this will be
frame 2.
exciting.
It will be. It's going to be a good match. It really is.
All of them are. A two-handed approach.
That's close. Beautiful.
And
Good shot. Double
We're
for
at a
Cody
3.
Vaughan. Also, don't forget, we have a special commentator coming in sooner or later. And we got the Irish Pogie.
Here we are.
I'd say he flew in, but I don't think he was allowed to fly, so I think he walked here from Staten Island. It took him about 4 weeks.
Yeah.
But
It's got more steps
But
on
John
his-
McLaughlin's going to be with us. And last time, I think John was here twice before. I think he was at our regional the one time, and
That's close.
he was up at North Glen. Oh, beautiful ball. But John, like the rest of us, couldn't wait to get out because at one point I think Staten Island was like 50% COVID.
Yes.
Fortunately, he worked out of his house. He was very lucky. But thrilled to be back. He's got good weather, of course. He brings good
Yeah.
weather.
And you'll notice Greg doesn't have finger lifts in his ball
Nope, one of the few.
because he wears a golf club
he's
on
a
both
Pete-
hands.
Pete
Because
Weber.
what he wants to do is he'd rather be golfing, but
Yeah.
if he can't, then he's here bowling with
Makes
his
it
golf
easy.
clubs. He doesn't have to take them off.
He
Ever.
just has changed shoes.
It's like Michael Jackson.
Oh, God.
And that's close.
Close. Yeah, you know it. when you see him do that, that means it's either going to be a 7-pin or he's going to count.
That's right.
Because he wasn't really
Well, he's
sure.
left-handed. So,
Oh, yeah, I
and
keep
the
forgetting.
left, you forget that the left-handers have tougher carry.
Oh, yeah. It's a shame.
Wow. All of a sudden we had 100 hits. What's going on?
Let's see what we got today for 5th with the mega pot. Looks like 236 for 5th.
Yes.
Hurry. Oh, no, can't get the 10 out. All right. Our first non-strike of the match.
I know.
So, Mike, how long have you been here now as general manager?
We've owned the bowling alley going on 4 years.
Has it been that
So
long
it's-
already?
Yes.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I try to get here during
And
every holiday.
A year doesn't count. Yes.
Yeah, the year, that's
Not
true.
sure what holiday this one. I missed last week, which was Patriot Day. I don't believe we have a holiday today, but that's okay. Uh-oh.
We can make one up.
I'm sure we can. ABT holiday.
So the only part of Cody's game right now that needs work. I mean, he's got a great release. He's learned how to throw two-handed after that wrist injury.
What's
But
the 10?
he needs to continue to focus on his spare making.
Yeah.
He gives too many pins away.
Well, and that I think that is the problem with anybody that bowls, whether they bowl with one hand, two hands, or whatever, is making the spares going across lane and whether switching balls or whatever. That looks
That was
like
inside.
Hey,
That was a good
four
move,
pin.
though.
Yeah,
He
it was a good
moved a
move.
little bit. He tightened up, a little bit more direct. I like the line he had to the pocket, but it was just a little high left to
Yes.
floor. But unfortunately with Greg, when Greg gets, well, and like any
Locked
of these
in.
guys, he gets locked in. Just hand him the check. It was like Les Schisler years ago. If he started carrying 10 pins, just shake his hand,
And
give him your money, and go home.
like Les's grandson,
Oh,
Ricky, who won the Masters and the Senior Masters.
Yeah, the same
which
year.
is the only guy
Ever to do that. Yeah.
which was amazing.
Yeah.
And again, the Senior Masters is here. So good
When
year.
will that be here?
I believe that's in October, if I'm not mistaken, October, November. I'll have a date before we're done.
Okay.
But,
Yeah, because that's a tournament that a lot of people love to come to watch.
yeah.
You know, if they can't participate, they definitely want to watch.
The
Okay.
Diaz's and the
Oh, yeah.
Wabamas and the Schisler.
And hopefully we'll see our boy that worked for United.
Oh, good chunk.
No,
No,
not
he's
Frankie.
not 50. I hope not. If he is, I'm 60.
No, Frankie's getting close, but no.
He's got to be close.
Yeah, I'd say 40. Let's see, 78, 91.
Yeah, Frankie's got to be in his
I'd say
late
48.
48, yeah.
Because when Irv Brown and I did the telecast in '91, Frankie had just turned 18.
Irv Brown. What a memory.
Oh God, please. He was the computer before computers.
Yeah. He had more gigabytes than any of us.
Really?
That's close.
Nice.
There you go.
All right. 99 and a fourth with a strike. Cody now, he's going open
He's gonna
spare.
be, yeah, he's going to be 22 down at least with the strike. So,
Yeah,
let's
22
see.
down. He's getting what, 5? Did we say?
Yes.
So 17. Yeah, he's still. Well, when you're bowling against guys like this that are all hitting the pocket, none missing. You get more than 10 or 20 away, you're almost. You're hoping for something major to happen, but
yeah,
you
by the
kind of
seventh,
that's
you
not going to
hope for a
happen.
mistake. and-
Yeah. Sit. Come on. All right.
Oh! Wow. How else would you have made the 5-7, Cody? Come on.
Greg wants to know how you did that.
Yeah.
I know how he did it.
You haven't left a 5-7, Greg. Come on.
I've never left
Stop.
a 5-7.
No.
5-7-10.
Well, once. I think I
That's
was-
when you were 7.
Yeah, I think you and I were bowling juniors when you left it.
Agree with you. I was parking the Masters.
Oh my God.
Nice. In the Masters, very nice.
They have a prize.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's called the Gilbert Willie. They have a prize for everybody that's up to 5-7 in the tournament.
You probably have a banner.
Frame number 6.
That's why he's never bowled there again.
That's a beautiful center.
I know.
Oh, get lucky. Ooh.
Lucky.
Got even deeper. Got a little bit more hold.
Screams.
Good shot. Good shot.
You go from 5'7" to stuff. Really? Wow.
Winner of this match is going to take on Will the Thrill Reynolds, who we haven't seen in a while as well.
How many pins did he get? What do we-
Will, let's see, Mr. Reynolds gets 25. So again, you're looking at maybe a 6 pin to
At the most.
a marked difference
Both good
between
bowlers.
contestants.
Uh-oh. Mayday.
Yeah, I didn't like that. Neither did he. Yeah. It almost looked like he dropped it early and inside.
Yeah, he may take the golf glove off because he shanked that one.
Well, from what I hear, when he started golfing with his son Nick, and Nick really picked it up really good, and actually got Greg really into it. Hurry.
Gregory.
I leaked it a little bit too much. Nicholas has turned out to be one hell of a golfer,
Yes.
from what I hear, and of course, so now Greg's got some competition,
I know,
and
now
Greg.
he has to try.
Of course, yeah.
He can't just be left-handed. Have everything given to him, like he and I.
Ow.
Yeah, like he and I have all of our life.
So now that COVID's over, what is going on at Crown? You got the Masters, you got the Denver
Yes,
Masters
we got the Denver Masters, and we have the Colorado State
team.
tournament for the third time.
Excellent.
There we go.
Beautiful shot.
But for the third time, which is very rare. But 2 years they didn't bowl. So,
Yeah, true.
But now I
Yeah.
still have it for the third year.
Yeah.
So I can brag about.
Who else has it? You probably have team.
We have team, and then singles and doubles is at Brunswick Green Mountain.
Is it really? Oh, okay.
Yes.
I'm surprised that
They keep
Bolero
saying
bid.
yes. They did. Well, they did 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So they
and
had
then
the
it finally came. Okay, I got you.
It's like,
Well, James down there is
he wants
hosted.
to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's hosted many a tournament.
Yes. This has turned into a great match now.
Yeah, it has.
He strikes
actually,
here, and
he's
Greg
up.
goes in the hole.
Yep, absolutely. Boom.
And
we
Greg
go.
goes in the hole.
Yep.
Now,
So he's up 10 scratch through 6, and then can make it 20. Yeah, this. Wow, what a flip flop. So
Simple.
Cody can max out at 257,
yep,
and
Greg
can max out at
247.
247.
Yeah. It's
So
a great match, and
he matches
there
in.
is a very good chance that they could go
Oh,
both
yeah,
go off the
sure.
sheet.
So basically, the match is in Cody's hands.
Yep.
As long as he keeps striking, as Greg can do.
Very interesting. A simple spare, and you go, wow, how'd they miss that left? What am I thinking?
Close.
10 minutes.
All right.
Now,
36,
so
137.
now we've got a 9-pin match.
Scratch.
Scratch. Oh, wow. If Greg
14.
shoots 247, he shoots 56, 76, 36.
36. 11
one
pins. No, it's not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now Greg's in control.
Wow.
Oh, he's good. Now he's missed in the semis. He missed 2 of them because he thought it was going to stay and it hooked away a minute ago.
Yep.
So now he gave that one to him and it was fine.
Plenty of room.
Yep. So just for curiosity's sake, since I wasn't around when you were a pup, who did you?
Bleep.
You, when and in all rights, when you were bowling juniors, that was probably the height of junior bowling in this state. I would honestly believe.
And thank you.
No,
Yes, it
seriously.
was. I had, well, I grew up with all my buddies who I, still stay in touch with. Nice shot, Greg, on the 7th.
Like who?
Dean Brock.
Oh,
Mark Brock. God rest Dean's soul.
Yeah.
Mark Brock's up in Montana.
Jefferson County, isn't he?
No,
Jefferson?
he's up in Montana.
Oh, he
as a
moved.
cop
Okay.
now.
All right. Very good.
Wayne Stellick, who's still
yeah.
here. I saw him at a funeral that we went to. Brad Willie, my brother-in-law. Dan Hurlbut.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I got Jeff Culver.
Oh, yeah.
Ursetta's, the
Sure.
Kevin and Kevin Herron.
Herons, yeah. Kevin and
No
Sean.
doubt. Yeah, Kevin and Sean Herron.
Hey, you had,
Yeah,
you had some players. You had some players.
We had well then you go. That was just Applewood, basically. That was just our 2 travel teams we had at Applewood. We had Matt Landis, Rich Winkler up there at Applewood, and then we'd bowl Aurora, and we'd have the Mellingers, Dwayne and Debbie.
Right. And actually, Scott wasn't bad either.
Nope. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that list goes on, and
Sure.
You see them all, and it's,
Rick Steiner? Was Rick
yes.
Steiner? Was that-
Yep.
Okay.
He was
yeah.
right in there. But it was cool. It was fun growing up then.
Sure.
And, most of us. Let's see what he does here.
Boom. Nice.
Dan Hurlbut went to School of Mines and started their bowling program. Wayne Stellick went to CSU, started their bowling program. I went to Wichita State. Kelly Everding, after I did, went to Wichita State on a bowling scholarship, believe it or not.
And Mike Diaz tried
Mike
to
Diaz.
get CU going.
And he actually got it going for a short time, but it's hard to get a program like that going, and
Well, especially if there's no funding.
Right,
Makes
and
it even
that's,
more difficult.
That was all about fundraising and
Yeah, it was back then.
and car salesmanship.
Sure.
Or wait, I mean salesmanship, not car.
No.
That's why I went in.
No,
the
we're
car
not doing
business.
cars.
That's why I went in the car business. But we, we'd all go bowling.
Oh! Made it.
And so we'd all meet in Las Vegas at the Peabody Invitational, which was years ago. And remember those on the telescores, the Peabody right in the middle. And so tournaments like that, it molded us.
Sure.
Dave and Dan Allen at
Yeah.
Applewood, and Chris Regas at Bolero, Resendez out at
Even
Bull Aurora.
the Tavellas here.
The Tavellas here. It was just
That had to be
an
fun.
amazing time.
That had to
Oh,
be
it
a
was.
lot of fun. It really did.
And Wendell White.
Okay.
My gosh. Wendell and Beverly.
Sure.
And all of us that, traveled with them and whatnot. It was, yeah.
He liked it. He liked it.
We actually thought we invented, pot bowling because
Explosion on lane 11. Explosion on lane 11.
the Evans over at
Oh,
Broadway.
Billy? Yeah.
But we thought we invented that until we got caught, in juniors, and they opened Mark Broad's bag,
Oh.
and there's $100 in there. They go, "What's this?" I don't know. Well, we were having pot games on the side,
Sure.
and I know I'm missing people that.
Of course you are.
Oh my gosh, which I can't mention their name anymore. No, I'm just kidding. But
Well,
it
because I
was-
think the warrants are still active.
Well, I thought the statute had expired, but
Statute of limitations.
there's a possibility it hasn't. But yeah, it was fun, and they all understood,
And I'll tell you, I enjoyed
and they didn't have scholarships back
I
then,
know,
where
yeah.
where if you won a tournament or won whatever, Cody
Yeah,
Vaughan
great
just
finish.
sealed it up with
Sure did.
236,
Yep.
and that is enough for Cody Vaughan to advance beating Greg Wabama. If he strikes out, which he probably will, is going to shoot 227 plus handicap, which will not be enough. But no, those were the days.
260, 246.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a
Hello.
shootout. Shootout in game 1 at the OK Corral. At least it's not the, what'd you call it that one time?
Oh, the Helen Keller Invitational?
The Helen Keller Invitational. Where
Well,
we
you
didn't
know-
have to move any tables
Or,
because everybody
well,
could
the
walk
one
around
time,
them.
the one time we blindfolded them.
Oh, yeah,
We just had 'em-
whatever.
we-
That was an accident, okay? That was like the first time we had you back.
Yeah, it was a struggle.
Stop it.
I mean, 184 over, 220 something over on Sunday. Guys
That's
were shooting
all.
800, weren't making the cut. Come on, Mike.
All. You're like, you go, what day is it, Mike? Mike, come here.
Great.
Yeah.
All right, good job.
Just shooting Greg.
236, 227 scratch. Great
Next, we're bringing in Cody Vaughan.
job. No, Cody Vaughan will take on third seed Will the Thrill Reynolds out of Aurora.
Will the Thrill.
Will is like Mr. Heatheridge.
Ah,
I mean, there's some people you can't beat in certain houses. Of course, any left-handed side, of course,
okay, here we go.
you know,
Left side, here we
well, Celebrity Sports Center, Lefty City, right?
go. They
of course.
tore that thing down.
Yeah, well, they did because of you left-handers.
That was the Danny
Danny
Allen,
Allen.
the
Is that
Danny
right?
Allen invitation.
No, that's the truth.
It's actually where I
As
had my
Dave
first
used to say, if we were going to have a tournament there, we wanted to see what the prize fund was because we knew Danny was going to win, and we wanted to see
That's
what
right.
like 5th through 7th we're going to pay.
That's right. I was 18 years old, and that's my first award score. I didn't have a
Oh my
300,
God.
and I shoot 811 for the first
Wow.
3, 4-game league, and I shoot 279, shot 1090.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I just did that. I got
Just
that
for
one out of
kicks.
the way.
Yeah, there you go.
I got that out of the way before I had to
Speaking
shoot.
of getting out of the way, game 1 is over, folks, and like I said, Cody Vaughan beats one heck of a player, Greg Wabama,
Yes.
and he'll go home with what did we say, $236. Cody Vaughan advances. He's going to bowl third seed Will Reynolds, and when we come back with Mike, you'll see match number 2. Will get his practice, and then we'll begin. Again, we're here at Crown Lanes in Denver, folks. Nicholas Sarsa, Mike Socek here at Crown Lanes in Denver on South Federal Boulevard. If you're close to the area, come on in. We'd love to have spectators. If not, stay right there. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. I was going to say, All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Sorsa, Mike Socek, and guess what? We got a special guest flying in just for you guys. We got the Irish Pogie. John McLaughlin came in from Staten Island, New York, and for those of you that have been watching us on YouTube over the last couple of years, especially with the other network, Pogie has a tendency to stick his 2 cents in. So I've been collecting those 2 cents for the last 3-4 years.
Is that why he's unplugged right there?
Probably, yeah. Oh, yeah, because God forbid. God forbid. Unfortunately, they're going to hear him.
He's censored.
I know, yeah. It's the best I can do. But, John, thanks for coming all the way out. I hope you're having a good time in Denver.
I am.
Good.
And Cody starts off with an incredible strike.
Yeah, it's incredible. Come on, it's easy.
That's right. The Helen Keller shot, yes.
That's
No.
right. No, he
Stop
says.
that.
I overheard something about Helen Keller. I didn't hear the whole conversation.
That was a few years ago, okay? And,
Oh, was it fun?
yeah.
Well, here's some fun part.
No, you yelling at me.
Nolan shoots 181 over. And he's like second
shot well.
on Saturday. And he goes, "I'll see you tomorrow." He was the cut.
Oh, wow.
And then it got worse on Sunday.
Wow.
230 something over on Sunday. It was insane.
And this was on the Red
It did-
Square?
No,
No.
we tried to flatten
the
it
first
out, but
tournament.
unfortunately,
The very first tournament. that
an
you
older
came back
surface, it bleeds into the house shot, and all of a sudden it was rock and roll.
Put speed bumps out there.
Yeah, well, I could. It still wouldn't have made a difference.
here. We did that later. Finally.
Maybe.
Good shot. Well,
And,
Will starts with the
I was talking about Will at the break. Now, Will's been bowling me for probably 10, 15 years. East side of town, he's well known over there. He bowls Bowl Aurora, did bowl at Bowl Aurora. Now it's AMF Aurora out on Mississippi and Buckley. Plus, you got Heather Ridge, Iliff, and Peoria. So you got some great bowling centers over there, and some unfortunately are no longer around. But he hit them all the big men's leagues and such. And Will was there. Not a lot of people know him on the west side of town, but he's very well known on the east side. He absolutely crushes
that's
Heather Ridge.
close. Ooh, got that a little
Man,
inside.
that was not a good shot.
4, 6, 7.
But, like we used to laugh. Mellinger, although he never bowled at Bellevue in a league, you couldn't beat him at Bellevue. And I said, why don't you bowl here? Every time you walk in, you kill the place. But there are some people that their game is conducive to the house.
Matches
For
up.
whatever reason, Will just kills Heather Ridge. Just kills it.
As
Shoots
we
phone
said,
numbers.
Like we said earlier, Danny Allen at Celebrity, that
yeah.
was his bowling.
Forget it. Yeah. Yeah, that was insane.
Ron Hoffman at
Tri-City?
Athmar, Tri-City.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Athmar. I forgot all about Athmar.
Yeah, please. Right down the street.
Oh, yeah. What a great house that was.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed Athmar. I really did. I was, wasn't Woods running that place for a little while?
Woods ran it for a while. Small owned it.
Yeah.
Phil, what was Phil's dad? He bowled juniors
Yeah.
with us too. That was another one. That
Yeah. Bob Small.
Bob Small.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sit. Nice. Good shot.
And Cody's off to a
Yeah.
quick start.
Randy Chisholm says hi to Pogie.
Oh, Randy Chisholm.
Oh my God.
Talk about a blast from the past.
Yes.
My boy Randy.
Hi, Randy.
I love Randy. Like I used to tell people, nobody believes me. Randy averaged 236 with a white dot at Elitch Lanes in 1986 or 1987.
But that's
Unbelievable.
There was what, 3 balls? There was the LT48, the yellow dot,
Oh, the yellow
white
dot was
and
killer.
that was pretty much it.
He had a caramel white dot that he shot phone numbers with. I want to tell you. Randy was
I
unbelievable.
remember Randy.
In fact, he had such a great year. The one year he was getting interviewed by a local bowling paper, and he forgot that he shot an 800.
Wow.
And I said, "How do you forget that you shot an 800?"
Well, when you're so zoned into what you're
Well,
doing, you kind of
exactly.
forget.
Yeah, Randy, great guy, and he's still teaching the game of bowling. In fact,
Yes.
he's got a couple gentlemen that come down from Wyoming. They will set up at Centennial, where we'll be in a couple weeks, and they'll
good.
take lessons from Randy up there. Randy's a great guy. He's great for the game of bowling.
I agree. I mean, he's done a lot of great things for the sport, and we need more people like Randy.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Less people like him, more people like Randy.
Unless people like me.
Whatever.
My East Coast sass.
That's right. He has the Canales sass.
Oh, God. Speaking of John,
Speaking of funny story,
he will probably be, I hope he comes out. He hasn't missed a tournament with me in Vegas in probably the last 4 years, minimum.
Really?
Yeah, he comes out. He gives it his best, and God bless him. I think he's 89.
80, yes.
Unbelievable.
He's a little long in the tooth.
You never know it, though. I'm telling you. The guy's incredible.
Hasn't changed.
No, he really hasn't. All right, good
He
shot
would
for
tell
Will.
you. He would tell you it's a dime, even if it's a nickel.
And you'd believe him.
And he sold you on that fact.
Yeah. Ran one of the greatest house tournaments I've ever seen. The Broomfield Invitational.
Yeah,
What
Tri-City
a
Lanes.
tournament.
Years ago.
What a tournament.
You know who else used to really love the Carmel White Dot? Don McCune. He used to soak his.
Yeah. You know, and the craziest thing
That's
about that, for those of you who
rare
know
that
about
you soak
methyl
white
ethyl
dots.
ketone, but you know, a lot of those guys had trailers or little mobile homes, and they slept the bowling ball sitting in the bucket of MEK, and they're sleeping
MEK.
right next to it, and they didn't die.
Yes. And usually it was
It's
a yellow
toxic.
dye you soak.
Oh God,
It's how you
But,
lead.
yes. It's,
unbelievable. Yeah, it was crazy. What the funny part is, as kids, and now everybody wants to do that. The only way we could get it was we had to buy a 55-gallon drum.
Yeah.
And we spent a fortune on MEK. So now we're selling it. It's like we're dope dealers, but we're selling MEK to guys in different bowling centers. That's how crazy we were. And everybody's got buckets and stuff all over the place.
Talking about buckets, Cody just took the lead with a double hit.
Yeah.
Let's see if he.
Yeah, Will right now, the last two shots is struggling a little bit.
Well, the fact that he got 7 out on that split, it really hurt him.
rattled him.
Well, especially on a double, pin count.
Oh,
When it's
yeah.
so close to start with.
And then
Going for a three-bagger. That's
That's-
close. Boom!
he knew that was it.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
He knew that.
Yep.
Don't ever open the door for Cody. He's
No.
going to walk on through. He's going to crush it.
Unless it's Mike.
Yeah, I'd
See,
let him go.
Mike's downplaying himself. He doesn't want to let everybody
Yes.
know. See, if people
I'm a
knew how
legend.
good
I'm a legend
in
in
his
my
own
own
mind.
mind. Yes, absolutely.
But see, if his house bowlers knew how good he really was, they would never come in here and bowl pot games or anything, because they
That's
figured
why-
that sooner or later
that-
Mike's going to show up with bowling
Actually,
shoes.
that's why Nick said, if you're a house, if you work here, you can't.
That's it. That's it.
Otherwise, I'd
Absolutely.
bowl.
Yeah, of course you would. So I expect to see you next week at Cold Creek.
Okay, after work.
Is it too early to pick our clicks?
No, let's do it right now. Pick the click. Since you're out of town, I'll let you go first.
Ooh.
We got 4 bowlers left. We got Will. We got Cody.
I'm
Our
gonna-
second seed is who?
Johnny Camacho.
Yeah, Johnny Camacho, who
And who's
league bowler
leader?
here.
And Steve.
Steve Von Kennel out of Parker is your tournament leader.
All right, well, my pick to click, I'm going to pick Cody to climb the ladder.
Of course. This guy's such a dork, God.
Takes all the easy.
I know, he takes all the easy stuff.
I mean, it doesn't mean it's going to be that way.
Make it interesting. It'd be like me trying to get a pool from you for a damn game, give you
Well,
20
I'm
bucks,
sorry
I'll get nothing.
I'm sorry you didn't win. That I won. That me and Connie won.
Twice.
Sorry, twice. Yes. Thank you very much. Appreciate your support.
Oh, yeah, of course you did.
I'll make sure you leave 20 before you
Well,
leave.
yeah, for next week. Yeah, I know. Okay, so the Pogie has picked Cody Vaughan. Now, the Pogie, he was the kiss of death for a while. He couldn't pick his own nose, let alone pick a
I'm
bowler.
gonna take. I'll go with Houseboy.
You're going to go Camacho? Well, that leaves me
I
with
would take Cody.
Will the
but
Thrill or Steve Von Kennel. Well, here's the
Will's
deal.
and-
Will the Thrill has never won, believe it or not.
I can't believe that.
So I'm going to take Will. Oh, well, hey.
That's close.
No, it ain't. Here, use my glasses. Yeah. All right, make that spare, Mr. Vaughn. We'll have 105 in the fifth.
Yeah, we have seen him throw the ball back up into the gutter.
Yeah, well, he can max out 245. Will can max out at 228. So, yeah, he's got some work to do.
Yes,
But he is on a
does.
strike. Make it a little closer. He wasn't worried.
Yeah, he was just concerned about the pins.
Yeah, he wants.
Just that pin falling down.
No, he just wants to make sure that he doesn't hit the pins too hard because
That's
pins
right.
cost a lot of money to
They
replace.
actually do. They're about $14.85
A piece now.
per pin.
I remember when I used to get gold crown pins for about $70 a case.
Jeez.
I know.
Do you have any left?
No, please.
Were those the pins that the PB used? The PBA
No,
used
you're
to use?
thinking of the. No, gold crown was the crown of the Brunswick pins.
Okay.
Which
They
is
had the
what
red
we have
crowns
here
back in the
because
day.
The
we're
gold
crown
pins.
lanes.
The gold pins.
Yeah.
They were.
Those were 14 karat, weren't they?
Yeah.
Those
don't
were
we
harder
wish.
to knock down.
They were.
Shot Cody.
No.
No, he kind of like gave up on it.
Yeah, he did. He never got through them all. 122 in the sixth. All of a sudden.
You're back in the game.
Yeah,
Back in
Will's
the hunt.
back in the game. Never give up. And that's the thing that you notice with a better player. Seriously. They never give up. It doesn't matter.
Nope.
And even if they're down 30 or 40 and there's only 2 frames to go, they're coming back the next time. And they're going to make sure that they figure something out. So when they come back the next time, they'll show up. I mean, they'll have everything intel. So,
But I think
That's a mistake, too.
That's forgotten right now.
yeah, no, you're right.
Because back in the day when the Tavellas and the Allens and the Hoffmans and the Sorsas and all of them were bowling and the Chesneys. And
Chesney, oh, Lord.
But
He was the
I don't know,
Masters.
Jimmy.
He won the
open
Masters, the
Yes, he
Chesney,
did.
yeah.
a few
Back in the 60s, right?
Yeah.
69?
But
they
18,
would
yeah.
open and they would go, okay, no big deal. And they wouldn't care. And then as the brats and us came up, the kids came up, we'd kick shit or stuff.
Here's a name that you might remember. What about John Hatz?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
You know, and we haven't seen John in a long time.
I haven't seen John Hatz Senior or
Junior. Yeah.
I didn't know there was a junior.
I bowled in the league
yeah.
at Sinclair with Fischel.
Yep, Friday nights, yep.
And Dean Wyman bowled, and
Dean.
both Vicky Fischel bowled. Lee Fischel bowls here on Wednesday nights, and actually Vicky's very, very sick down in Florida.
Yeah.
Hanging in there, though.
Hanging in there.
Yeah.
But John Hatz juniors and senior bowled together. We all bowled together on the same team, and John Hatz, you've never seen him drink when he bowls.
No.
He had so much fun. He drank beer the whole time, but he had so much fun just bowling with his son and all of
yeah,
us because
sure.
we were just having a good time. We were just there to have fun.
I remember when John Hatz made the television show for the Senior Masters
That
back in
was
'96.
awesome.
He lost to Dave Davis
Yes.
But he beat Nelson.
and Burton Jr.
Nelson.
Yeah. Also, when the senior tour came to
Well-
Denver, the last time that a tournament was held
Celebrity.
at the Celebrity, prior to its closing.
But do you remember when Larry Brott shot 300?
I'm not from
And
here.
he was on the Bowler's Journal, and he was the first guy to ever shoot 300 in the Masters. Am I right?
Yes.
In the Masters, and that was his very first 300. And he passed away a year ago, and so we all had a thing. And he had actually Mark brought me the magazine with Larry doing his little jump step that was on the cover of Bowler's Journal,
Oh, my goodness.
and he had one still.
That's
which-
awesome.
But that was his very first 300,
Oh, my God.
which I didn't know. I mean, you always
No.
thought Larry Brott had 30 or 40 of them. But that was his very first one. Was at the Masters, not the Senior Masters, but
The Masters.
Regular
the
Masters.
USBC Masters. And he was on the cover when they were putting the scores up by hand.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that's like a legendary photo.
Speaking of legendary in town, that gentleman that I thought was incredible and thought he had honor score after honor score and didn't realize that it took him quite a while to get his first 300 was Rye Young.
Yeah,
Rye Young, Holiday. Oof.
he's down in Florida now.
Is he now?
With,
Okay.
actually married Danny Allen's Cheryl Allen. And they moved down there. They weren't able to make it up here for Larry Brott's thing, but it was still pretty cool.
Loved-
People, Dardano was there.
Oh, God.
My gosh. the commentary from him was in the stories. We made the mistake of saying, "Yeah, go ahead and say a few words if you want, Dennis." And
Oh, my God.
golly,
People would have paid good money.
oh yeah, please, that was the price of admission right there.
That's great.
You know, the voice and
The thing was, there's, and I say it all the time, there's very few people. I mean, we see bowlers all the time, but there's certain bowlers when you walk in and you see them throw the ball, you just stop, and you go, oh my God, what did I just see? And you just mesmerized. You can't believe the game.
Starstruck.
Just unbelievable. And obviously with me, the first one I saw was Sharon Powers at Celebrity. Your place is packed, 80 lanes, and I'm walking in getting ready. My wife was bowling the Ladies Invitational League, and I saw her throw a ball, and I dead stopped. I went, who is this girl?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Well, and she was only the 10th lady ever to shoot 800 at the Women's Nationals, and the oldest lady ever to shoot 800 at the
amazing.
Women's Nationals.
She did that
She
recently.
won that title this year.
In fact,
So
she's going to be on the
208.
Bowler's Journal cover page, right?
Yes, it already
Yes.
came out.
Okay.
We have a 2-pin match here.
Yes, Will can shoot 208 scratch,
Yep.
and Cody can shoot 210 scratch.
Wow.
And who gets?
Will gets a pin.
One pin.
Yeah.
So he
One pin
theoretically
game.
could lose
Yeah.
209 to 210.
Randy just mentioned Rye Young.
Yes,
Yes.
I just did too. What a bowler. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Jim Crook,
Oh. Aha.
the Bear.
Yeah. That was Tri-City.
Got
That's
that
it.
song.
Ooh. Oh, he wanted it. He
Man
wanted it
left the
bad.
door open. We'll see.
Yeah.
Still too
Well, of
early.
course,
Still 187 now.
who's not around anymore, but Hall of Famer and moved to Arizona. Lost track of him, Paul Fosnot,
Yes. Wow.
who I jokingly used to call God, only because he was the first ABT champion in Denver.
Really?
He won a AAA September of '82. So of course, him being the first one, I bowled with him on occasion, and I would call him God, Your Holiness, all that stuff. We laughed. So we're at Western Bowl bowling a scratch league, and we were sitting at the console because we're still keeping score. And one of the guys sat in to slide over to keep score, and I literally pushed him on the floor, and I said, "Nobody sits at the right hand of God."
There you go.
The whole place went crazy. He's laughing.
187.
Cody
With
needs the mark.
handicap 212. Yes.
Cody needs to get a
90
spare.
would be 214. Yeah, he
A
needs
spare
to
and
mark.
6.
He just needs a
No,
mark.
spare and 7.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spare
Well,
and seven.
one a strike. A mark and count.
Yep.
Or a strike. And it's
A strike, it's over.
A
Yeah.
spare and 6. We got to step
Don't do it.
Do it. Spare and 6. Here it comes.
Don't do it.
It's coming.
You have the power, right?
AP.
He's gonna just get a little. He's gonna get a little fast
Stop
with
it.
this.
Kind of like when he was going
Stop
to win
it.
the football pool. And they missed a
Yeah.
field goal.
Exactly. Just
Well,
get a
yeah,
little
it's
I'm
gonna-
not going to mention his name. I didn't see him.
If they kick the field goal, it'll be halftime, and you'll win.
And I won instead. Hey. And
It's a good ball.
That's
Yes, it is. Whoa! Oh! Really?
Hold on.
Cave-
What? Clean up on 12. Holy cow.
Caves in the big four for a double to win the match. Oh, Lord. Buy lottery tickets off of this man.
Splash.
I think you just kind of aimed it over.
Oh, we got a coach back here.
Well, he told Wabama that he'd give him half.
Oh man. Oh, is this?
Yeah.
Oh man.
So Greg ain't going anywhere.
Greg said move left and throw right.
Move left and just get it out. It'll come back.
You got to keep this on the lane, Cody.
And don't forget to breathe.
You're bowling on a house shot now, so you just throw a
Yeah,
house shot
whatever.
ball.
Shoosh.
I'm saying they broke down that just like that. I should
They
have
did
shot.
not break down into a house shot.
Well,
They
defense-
could, I could score.
Wow.
So, and I'm not gonna
You know, he's a
roll.
good salesman. Don't believe a word he says.
I know
on
exactly. I
Yep.
learned better.
that. That's what he should have.
That, yeah,
Oh,
that,
and he still gets a break.
he still would have got a break.
Try
See you,
something
Greg.
different.
Good to see you, buddy.
All right, you too, man. Take care, bud. See you later.
Okay, so Cody wins.
He's going to move on to take on
Johnny Camacho.
yep,
Mr. Camacho.
Camacho.
who was throwing the ball really, really well this
Yes, he
weekend.
was.
I was
Yes, he
watching
was.
him. I saw some of the qualifying, and I really enjoyed what I saw.
No high games yet.
Not yet. We still got time to generate some.
Well, Cody has a possibility. I think he just needs to jump a little left, throw his same ball. He'll be good because that ball just came in a tad high. If he moves one left, eyes right one, I think he'll be good. See, because he's getting reaction.
Oh yeah.
I told you, if you get it outside, they're dry now, so they're snapping back.
Okay, so Cody Vaughan survives, takes 220. He moves on to bowl our third seeded player, Johnny Camacho. He's going to spot Johnny 8 pins. Will's going to go home in 4th place with 5% of the Megapod, take home $261. So we can come back, folks. You'll see match number 3, and again, it's going to be Cody Vaughan against Johnny Camacho. We're here at Crown Lanes in Denver, and we'll be back in just a moment.
That would never, you would have been.
Mr. Reynolds.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is match number 3 here at Crown Lanes, ABT. And I'm with Mike Socek, General Manager here at Crown Lanes, and our special guest, the Irish Pogie from Staten Island, New York. He's going to sit in with us and lie about all his capabilities and such,
Make
but that's
smart
okay.
comments.
It makes for great.
Well, it helps.
Makes for great TV.
The two of us actually, we kind of counteract you.
That's fine.
The best we can.
Won't be
We're
the
doing
last
all
time.
we can.
Won't be the last time.
Oh, I'm sure. All right, so this is
I'm,
going to be
I'm
This
used
should
to
be a
it.
great match.
going to be a great match. Again, 8 pins, but
Both of them,
of course,
high scoring.
Johnny pretty much grew up here,
Yes.
bowling here with his dad and his uncle. Oh, and we forgot Sammy Johns.
That was another name.
Yep.
Yes. Holiday.
I didn't. He doesn't know me from Adam, which is fine. But years ago, they had 2 scratch leagues at Elitch's. They had the Classic League on Monday night. They had the Majors League on Thursday night. And I got to watch him bowl on Thursday night. A great bowl. Ooh, you almost kicked that 4-pin.
He almost carried a Cody. Carried a Cody.
Yeah, but that was fun. Billy Evans Jr. I mean, there was great bowlers. Great bowlers.
Billy Evans.
Billy Evans, yeah. Here's the crazy thing. Now we're talking 1988, 89.
Billy Evans' wife. Name it.
Billy Evans. What?
Junior's wife.
Oh, I have no idea. I honestly don't.
Jeez, I was hoping you knew, and then I could say you were right.
No, you're talking.
Sarah.
Like I said, 1980, 87, 89. The Elitch Majors, there was a cap. Okay, scratch that. 1076 back then.
And it was hard to build a team.
1076.
And it was hard to build a team.
But we had 12 teams at 9:30 at night.
Well, and the Coors Classic
Oh,
at
that was-
Applewood,
yeah.
when it was a draft league.
Yes, that was Monday night, right?
And you had the 16 captains, and they
16.
all got it.
Yep.
Jim Hoppy,
Yeah.
Carbone. Oh my gosh, that was a league that you wanted in, and it was hard to get in.
The thing that Dave Allen told me about that league was they had 2 guys. One lived in New Mexico. One lived somewhere in Wyoming. And they never missed a week.
Nope.
The one guy that came up from New
Cheyenne,
Mexico,
wasn't it?
I don't know.
Cheyenne.
But the one guy that lived,
Yep.
I'm assuming New Mexico, he would come up and bowl, stay overnight, and then drive home. I never missed a week.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
That's
Everybody
dedication.
in that league,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
because and
Talking
everybody
about-
in that league was family. It was like, hey, you need a place to stay tonight.
That's
he
very
never.
true.
I don't think he rented a room.
Yeah, you're probably right. No, you're absolutely
He
right.
stayed with
stay with
Crook,
somebody.
Hats,
Brock.
Rott,
Yeah.
David.
Sure.
Talking about major leagues, there was one major league that was that had a lot of great bowlers in my neck of the woods back in the day. The Met Major, which was a league that was held at the original Bowmore Lanes on University Place.
Okay.
Ben McNevich. A lot of the New York bowlers bowled in it. I believe Bill Spigner used to bowl in it because he used to live in Massachusetts. And then that league started to die when people started to go to Paramus. That was another house with a lot of powerful bowlers.
Did you ever have the rare privilege of seeing 10-pin on the mall in Paramus?
No.
It was underneath the mall, and literally the Burger King was right above us.
Okay.
So the grease from the restaurant would come down through the vent right onto the front counter.
That's how you oiled. Oh.
There you go. But it was all columns because obviously of what was above them, and dark. I used to call it the catacomb.
Most underground bowling alleys are dark.
Yeah, but
I
this
named
place
one
was.
in Pueblo. I can name
Yeah.
We had a few back in the day in New York.
sure.
Hollywood Lanes and Regal Park, Queens. You had to walk downstairs.
Yeah.
Kenmore Lanes in Brooklyn. It's very, very close to where I grew up. I actually used to live in a section called Windsor Terrace. The first time I actually threw a ball was at a bowling center that closed several years ago, Maple Lanes. It was a bowling center that was owned by former BPAA president John LaSpina. John LaSpina actually had owned several bowling centers, and now he actually closed down a few.
Unfortunately, it's happening.
Yeah. So he just recently closed the center in Long Island. So he operates Jib Lanes in Flushing, Queens, and then there's another bowling center that he operates out in Long Island, and he's also operating a bowling center in Florida.
There's a little bit of a hike.
Yeah, exactly.
Skosh.
Just like another family that owned bowling centers.
Good ball, Camacho. Come on, baby.
Now he needs to start doing that.
Keep it going, just like that.
Because it seems like Cody's in a very good rhythm right now.
He also changed balls, so
Yeah. He
the
changed
ball that he
balls and
changed.
looks- But do you see how smooth he is right now?
Yeah.
I mean, there was a few shots where he was a little herky-jerky on, and now he seems to be very smooth with whatever ball he switched to.
Yeah,
And once
a
he
cleaner
gets
ball.
locked in, you
Look at
know.
it. Look at his demeanor right now.
Yeah, I know. You know,
I mean, the thing is, when
The
you have
focus has gotten
he's
notched
turned
up.
it. He
Yeah.
turned
When
it
you have-
notch up.
when you have a ball reaction that you feel extremely comfortable with, it's very, very easy to
And
develop confidence.
Watch. I mean, watch. His
Let's hope we
follow
don't jinx
through
him.
it. Oh God, I feel so bad. I don't think I did. Pretty sure I didn't.
Yeah, I have to agree with you.
Not like the guy that kicked the field goal that made you
Well,
lose.
there we go.
Yeah, it's not good.
You know, we're gonna hear about this now for like the next 8 or 9 weeks.
Well, because I won and you lost. I don't.
You think that has anything to do with it?
I know.
Now, here's the thing. You know,
Pretty sure I do.
now it's pretty, but I'm going to avoid him at all costs. But now he's going to call me on my cell phone with like 30
much do you
seconds
want?
left to go. How much do you want? Where are the squares? I don't care. Put my name in, and then he'll go. You know, you
Go
were
back
so
to-
close.
It's going to go back to the Canales days.
Oh,
You want 50? You in? You in?
You in? You in?
Huh?
Huh?
Let's do it.
Yeah, hopefully Johnny's listening because I hopefully I'll
I
see
hope
Johnny in
he
about a
is.
month
Oh,
because I think he's coming out for our anniversary
I would love a
nationals at
picture
South
of
Point.
it with you.
Oh, I'll get a
Spina?
picture of him. No, John Canales.
Oh, okay, that John. Okay.
And
Inventor
nice.
of the KGT.
yep, the Canales green thumb and the
Yes.
Canales green down.
Yes. Yeah, he made the green down.
Yep. Which, believe it or not, I tell you what, you know that stuff wasn't cheap. You know, the hardener and all that stuff. And of course, we were molding clay back then.
Now they're using
And
massive
man, you throw
tape.
that green dam on there, and the sales, you know, he was a hell of a salesman. You got a ball there. He just throws it on there, and he goes, "Get some water," and you pour it in. It don't leak. He goes, "See how easy that is?"
Yeah.
And it was only about that high, so you saved all kind of ball plug.
Ball plug.
Yeah, the first time you used his stuff, it paid for itself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see if Johnny can
Canales
make it a
is a
match here.
salesman.
Oh yeah. Yeah, in fact, he sold you your football scores.
He went there.
He did go there.
Well, let's see if Johnny can double here.
Needs a double or not pretty. That's
Get
close.
through.
Oh, shit. Church almost.
All right, on a strike. Still early. Get 3. Got to get 3 on a strike. Get that pin count.
Mark East says Pody's bringing out your East Coast side.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah,
Wouldn't be the last time.
it won't. I've been going for a long time, but people still say I have an accent. I don't know how that's
I
possible.
don't understand.
Good job. All right.
Well, at least your East Coast accent is not as pronounced as mine. I'm
Well,
still
no,
there.
That's true. I still have to have my phone on, you know, renunciate on when he talks.
Ow. Need a translator.
Ow.
Yeah.
I think it's just this low blood sugar. I don't know. Hey, what the heck?
Does Rosetta Stone create a program to translate
No,
Brooklynese?
what is
No, only West.
it? Alexa, what did he just say?
What the Beep.
Exactly. Yeah, he beeped. All right.
Oh, God. Come on, frame 5. Get it back, John.
That's a little better.
Does he
That's
like
a
it?
better ball.
Yes, he does. All right.
Proper projection. Proper projection, young man. Never over.
Nope. Never. Even if it is in your mind, it can never be over.
And like we talked about last game, I mean, one shot can make a difference in a game.
We've seen it.
So,
Yeah.
we saw it the last 2 games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cody
Absolutely.
came back from his mistake, and
Yep.
hopefully, well,
Well, Johnny can still max out at 247. He's far from over. Sparing and open for Cody. He's right there. So it's
And Will actually
it's
had a
very, very few pins difference.
Sure.
yeah.
Which is cool that all these matches are that close.
no major break. You know, if he wins today, it's because he's carrying stuff like this.
Yeah, get him.
That had. Hell, that was 2-7-10
Yep, all day long.
on a 4-bagger. So now he gets count on top of it, and he leaves himself a makeable spare.
Make it a spare.
Yeah, but we have seen him miss. Hopefully, I don't give him the jinx, but
You've been known to do that.
yeah, I know.
What, miss it?
Speaking of jinxes,
I jinxed Nolan.
you have him.
Yeah, I do.
Right, yeah.
I don't want to jinx him. No.
And yeah, poor Nolan never had a chance when you picked him. Although Nolan did finish 7th, I think. 8th. Finished 8th. He had a good weekend.
He did.
He
I was
bowled
actually
well.
watching him during qualifying, and he was really throwing the ball good. Yep.
Yeah, Nolan's had issues with his release down at the bottom of his swing. He keeps wanting to help it or jam it through the floor. Really
Both brothers both
killed
good
it.
going.
Yes, they did. And their styles are completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, just like Tom Losey, Mike Losey, Johnny Hatz Jr. Okay,
None of them-
and
none
none
of
of them
the
threw the
three.
ball away. None of them. Not even and John Senior. Oh, they were all different. It was the wildest thing I ever saw in my life. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What, do you
that
think
was
you were going to
horrible.
leave a 10 pin or what? Jeez.
Wow.
Wish
Frozen
I could
rope.
hit the pocket that hard and carry,
Now,
but I'm left-handed.
we better have taken a note on that one. Because now he's got room.
Yep.
Now he's got room inside,
Yep.
which makes him even deadlier right now.
Yeah. See, the thing about the two-handed bowling, it actually gives you additional area out there because of the revolutions you get on the ball and the ball speed and the type of ball that he's
Sure.
using. So, if you can put all those things together, you can have a very, very good afternoon.
Get up. Come on. There we go.
Way to go, Cody. I mean, Johnny.
Oh, yeah. Can't remember who threw that one.
That's what we call
Same as
jumping
the last
Johnny.
guy.
Yeah, my bad.
That's okay. It's all right.
Let's see. Third place today is 398. Not bad. And then it jumps to 745 and then 1490. Not a bad day at the office.
For an update, the Dallas Cowboys and the San Diego Chargers, it's 14-11 in the 9th inning.
We're talking about bowling, right? We're bowling.
I know,
Why are you
I'm
bringing
just
football?
giving score
What about the
updates.
soccer score?
Come
What's the
on.
other football?
14-11
Killing me.
with two
What's
innings
the
to
NHL
go.
standings? Come on, where's the NBA at?
I tell you what, wouldn't you like, speaking of that, wouldn't you like to go and see what SoFi Stadium looks like?
There you go,
Great
Camacho,
shot. There we go.
I think we should have an ABT tournament at SoFi Stadium.
Yeah, right.
Can we do that? No? Is that a no?
Mike, if you can pull that off, you know, you'd go down in history.
What's your friend at South Point?
Oh, Mike? Manya?
I'm sure he could pull this off and we could do it at Raiders Stadium.
Oh.
Wouldn't that be cool? Right there? Hey, what lane are you on? I'm on the 30-yard line. Okay, cool. That'd be cool. I'll bowl.
Mike, don't listen to him.
Mike, what day is it?
Please don't listen to him.
That would be cool. Wouldn't it?
How about a bowling center inside Madison Square Garden? Oh, we used to have one moons
we
ago.
could do that too.
We used to have one back in the day.
Set. Oh, I tell you what.
It's his day.
When it's your day, it's your day.
Hey,
Right
Cody, you want a bigger shirt?
They don't make it. They don't make
You want a hoodie?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that'd be cool if
279
we could
max.
play, instead of South Point, we move it to Raider Stadium.
Oh. What, Allegiant? Or is what's the name
Like
of that vacuum cleaner? That's what they call it out there.
A Zamboni?
No, the Roomba.
Oh, that's the ice.
They call it the Roomba. Then it looks like a vacuum cleaner.
I got a Roomba off Wish once. It attacked me.
Wouldn't that be cool, though?
I think they call her a Roomba. They just leave a letter
so
out.
cool. We'll build lanes. It'd be like Nationals at outdoor.
When are you going to get the automated oiling system where you just push the button and it,
It
does
is
all
automated.
the whole house?
I pull the machine off,
Yeah.
move it to the next lane, and I hit the button.
Oh, that's too complicated.
That's automated. Yeah, I might
What
hurt
about
myself.
what about bringing out the
Mops.
the mops and the oil can?
and
And the spray gun.
Spray
The
gun.
old school oiling?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's got Ronnie's. He's going to be tough to beat.
Yeah,
He really is.
that's why I picked him.
Oh, of course you did. You took the first one. You had the first pick.
Well, only because he's an out of towner, you know.
I know. I let him
Yeah,
go.
we got to throw the red carpet out, even though we'll pull it out from under him eventually.
That's right.
That's okay. I've fallen down before. I just hope my ass doesn't get bruised.
There you have it.
Too late
Beep.
for that.
Yeah.
Too late for the beat.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we're really screwing up on that 5-second delay thing.
Oops.
Maybe.
close.
Get up.
Come back.
Oh!
I knew that
take
was
it.
going to carry the 2-pin
Come on,
forward.
take it.
Holy cow. Looks like a left-hander.
Only at Crown Lanes, ladies and gentlemen.
Only a crown does a right-hander carry the 2-pin forward. Hey,
I say
usually it's
no
left-handers. Come on, man.
Now, let's see. Well, can make it interesting with one more.
Sure. 247 if you
Makes
max.
them mad.
247 max
It'll
out.
force them to mark.
Yeah. And there have been moments when Cody hasn't been quite solid
absolutely.
with his spare making.
Well, his
get the
last 3 shots haven't been the greatest, but
LA Stadium.
He's just taking advantage of what's out there.
It's a good
What
idea.
you got to do.
Well, any 35 yard line. Why?
35.
Yard line.
I think that's where.
In a 28-lane house,
Can't say nothing.
you're bowling in the parking
it's got a
lot.
long concourse.
Yes, it does.
Hurry.
Nope.
Okay, all right. Yeah, 1, 2.
Just darn near.
So now he's down to
525.
225. Max out at 225.
So he gets
Camacho
22,
gets 6.
32.
257 with handicaps, the best he can do. Meanwhile, Cody's on the 279
59,
pace.
1949. Oh, yeah.
Cody can
not over
open
yet.
the ninth.
It's
and
not
10th.
over
You
yet.
know.
He opens out. 59,
Uh-oh.
88.
That really hurt.
Never mind.
Yeah, unfortunately.
No sense of
211
me doing
supposed
the
to get
math for you guys.
Unfortunately, us bowlers don't have
243.
Ouija boards or
243.
243 max for Vaughan.
And we got, let's see,
Cody,
59, 88, 98, 17. and
One mark in the last 2 frames gives him 230.
Yeah. So,
It's
Unfortunately.
hasta la vista, baby.
In the words of Nolan Carruthers, I'm calling this puppy.
802 and a half and 1.
You notice how we said that in unison? We know our Nolan so well.
Yes, we do.
and
Say,
oh, why
how do you
Wendy?
beat? You can't beat that. You can't beat that.
That's right.
His last 4 shots have been questionable.
Way to go, Cody.
And
You
he's got a
want to be
4-back.
left-hander?
That's his next move.
Yeah, right?
He goes, all right, I'm going to throw
Okay, I'll throw
left-handed."
left-handed. Yeah. All right.
Maybe he's going to dip into the bag and see what else he's got.
Yeah.
That's
See
what
if
I
he
would
has
do.
some that carries
Yeah.
that he can throw
Why not?
left-handed.
Or something that can go even further down the lane.
That's right. Yep.
It's not that big a deal. I know what he's doing.
He's trying to see how much
Trying to
room-
see how much room he's got, whether he could still use that ball. If he's got to go into the bag, get something else, it's a smart move. Matches in hand.
Very much so.
And even if he opens here, he's got 240 in the bag.
240.
And the 6 wiggled.
242, 266. What a great finish.
Likewise, Will.
And the Mets still suck.
Will is razzing me because I'm a Mets fan.
Well, that's your problem.
I know.
First place half the season.
Yeah, then they tumbled.
Yeah, but you know what? Just like a couple other teams, major injuries.
That's right.
I mean, Syndergaard's gone. DeGrom. I mean, my God.
When you get the ex-Cubs on your team, you know something. You strike out when the ball bounces.
Yeah, but Chris Bryant's loving being in San Francisco, I can tell you that. Although I that was a great team. It's a shame they broke them up. All right, good job. So County's going to shoot 201, 233 with handicap, take home third place money, good for $398 with 10% of the mega pot. This will be interesting. Wheel it and deal it. All right, so 199 scratch.
231 with.
231 with. All right, so Johnny Camacho of Denver, third place money today, $398, and that takes Mr. Vaughan into our championship match where he's going to face Steve Von Kennel from Parker, Colorado.
What's our difference?
In that match, he's going to spot Steve in 15 pins. So still,
Cody, yes.
mark and a half, yeah, no big deal. All right, so 3 out of our 4 matches are done. You've listened to Mike, you've listened to me, and you listened to the Staten Island dog. We'll flip a coin and see who's not going to be here for the last one. But we'll be back for match number 4. Don't go anywhere. It's fun. It's going to be a great match.
Come and see me. Come and see me.
Just a couple reminders. Next week we'll be at Coal Creek Lanes. Saturday squads are 12, 2, 4, and 6. And then, of course, the Sunday squads start at 9 and 1, where you have the special entry fee. Right after that, Centennial Lanes will be in October 2nd and 3rd, which again will have the Saturday squads 12, 2, 4, and 6, and then the special Sunday squads at 9 and 1. Then I'd also like to remind you guys the 2021 Fall Nationals, which the entries are due at Premier Park must be purchased by 9/7/21. The main event is October 19th through the 21st. The main event costs you $150. No optional mega pots. But as you guys all know, get with Nick on those, and we'll get you involved in those. After going back to the regular Colorado events, we got Holiday Lanes on October 9th and 10th, Coal Creek again at 16th and 17th, and then again we go back to the Fall Nationals, which are in Las Vegas at South Point Lanes and Hotel and Casino. First place, $1,000. First place gold members, $1,000. $2,000 for first place doubles tournament, and then a $1,000 bonus for Premier Pack finalists. The highest finisher in the finalists that bought the Premier Pack wins another $1,000 bonus. So there's a lot of money to be won out in Las Vegas 2021. There'll be $25,000 first place finalist. Low to cash is $600. So there's a lot of money involved in the ABT tournament. My friend Nick, who tore out one set of headphones, will be right with me. Holy cow, must be right-handed.
Oh, here we go.
So here we go.
There are times where I'm actually no-handed because I don't know what I'm doing, but
that's okay.
That's besides it.
You're ambidextrous.
Yeah.
So
that's contagious. Be careful.
We have Cody Vaughan, and we have
Steve Von Kennel.
Okay, a difference of 15 pins. Steve is giving up, or Cody's giving up 15 pins. And it looks like Cody's going to start on the left lane. And Steven will be bowling on the right lane.
Yep.
So Cody's giving up 15 pins. Keep that in mind.
And again, it was interesting. Steven was asking, how did Cody look, this and that, what was he doing? I said, well, if it's me, I'm letting Cody finish on the right lane because it looked like he was
struggled on that, and he even told me that up here in between.
Boom.
He does have a good shot on the left lane.
He sure does. Well,
not going to lie to you.
So then your thing is, do I jump out and have him try to catch me, or do I finish on the lane that I absolutely am eating alive?
Yes. Yeah.
So we'll see.
So this should be a good match.
It should. So this will only be.
He ended up 100 or what?
Oh, he was by far. He was 159 over.
159 over in 3 games.
Yeah,
so
he
he
averaged 253.
253 with his handicap. So this should be a very interesting match.
Oh yeah.
And Cody has fought his way up the ladder.
He's in a Crux Prime, looks like.
Yeah.
He's a 5'6". Well, if Steve wins today, this will be Steve's second branch title. He's won a couple gold championships in Vegas.
Oh, really?
Which is a side event tournament that we run for our gold membership and $1,000 first place. He's won back-to-back out there. He just South Point Stadium is liking Mr. Von Kemp. That's going to be close. Ooh!
Just
good try.
Good job. Good try.
Once again, next week we'll be at Coal Creek Lanes.
The Rob Warner Pro Shop.
Yes. Sponsored by. And then don't forget the October 19th through 24th out in Las Vegas Fall Nationals, which obviously.
If you guys
is
are waiting
always
to the
fun.
last minute, believe it or not, there might be a couple of those room packages left, but you have to call myself or call the hotline with the National Director Myron Mitchell. See if we got them available, because all the rooms have to be let back to the hotel that we don't use on Tuesday morning. So if you're still on the fence, make a decision. Get on the phone. Get on the
Get off the fence.
computer, and give Myron a call. Give myself a call so we can get you hooked up for the. It's our anniversary event. $25,000 first place.
Yes.
Always fun to go out there and bowl and
Load of
stand.
cash, 600. Holy cow.
No. No, you're
say?
smoking your underwear.
Oh, wait. Finalist. Finalist load of cash.
Yes,
600.
there you go. Oh, thought he had it. All right, so we're back-to-back opens. Unfortunately, not a good start for Steven.
Now Cody, who had a rough time on lane 12,
But
in
carried
last
the world.
game. He carried everything. He even
Pretty
went,
much.
he went left-handed a few times, which there's nothing wrong with that.
No, of course. Well, as
Because
far
we
as you're
don't
concerned.
we don't use that side.
No.
No. Why would we? So let's see what he does here. I know he made a ball change, so.
His confidence has to be really, really good right now. That's close.
And a
Yeah.
funny story, after he told me, he goes, after the first game, just getting through that, he goes, I'm going to win this. And I said,
Well, and realistically,
and he did. He carried a bunch of junk. And, yeah.
very fortunate to win the first
Very
two
fortunate
matches.
stuff, but I mean, as you and I have always said, we'd rather be lucky than good.
Yes.
All day long.
Yeah.
And we're better coaches than bowlers. Hey,
Yes, that's fact. Especially now.
Especially now.
You know, when you see 8-year-old kids lined up outside your bowling center with money in their hand and they want to bowl you pot games, you know you're in trouble.
Yeah, I know. They got more money in your pocket than you do.
Of course.
Holy cow. And that's close.
Ooh.
Thin pin. All right. It's all right.
A little bit
He's
deeper
okay.
than
Look
he
at
was
his,
on 12.
but again, look at his demeanor. Of, you know, that's a 10 pin. Okay, that was a bad break.
Whatever, yeah. Make your spec. He makes this, he's up 39 right out of the gate.
Yeah.
But he's given 15, but still, he's up 24 already.
I know.
Just making his 10 pin.
This is tough for a guy that throws two-handed.
He's
To
gotten
make a
used to
10
that
pin, it's like
reverse.
throwing, me being left-handed and throwing it a 7 pin.
No problem. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Good.
So here we go. Steven up with open.
He's got
Cody
to
with double spare.
get focused. Yeah,
He definitely has to start marking.
Steven's parents are here, and believe it or not, the Von Kennel family, Steve's older brothers and stuff, basically open funplex for the owner.
Really?
Yeah, they either a general manager or desk people, but yeah, they had a lot to do with getting funplex on the map. And it was funny, I remember, because when I first moved here, they just opened, and back then, coal mining Kipling was nothing. There was nothing there except the bowling center sat on that little bluff. And now I'd go down there, and I couldn't find it, because housing is going all over the place.
Yeah.
Now they've torn it down, so it's not even there anymore. But that was wild. They had one of the last Denver senior PBA tournaments.
Yes. Yes, they did. And he covers his spare.
I can't remember who won that. I don't think it was Handegard. Can't remember who won that one at Funplex. Anyway.
I'm sure
good
somebody will
event.
text
Oh yeah,
us in
somebody
and
will let
say
us know.
that they'll know.
I'm sure.
Chesney probably knows.
Come on, Jim. Wake up. Talk to us.
sorry to wake you. Come on, Jimmy.
That's a border.
He It's a good ball here.
Yeah, got to get some
Even though
confidence
it's
here.
fourth of frame, it's
Finish.
Get in.
Little late.
Good shot.
you know, the frame's already at the fourth, and I hate to say that. But again, as we saw in the last few games, anything can happen in any frame. So
It's bowling.
absolutely, like any sport. Strikeout here, interception here. Could, you know,
Balk here.
a balk. If the base is loaded.
Oh no, I don't know. The wheels are starting to come off, unfortunately.
Yes. And a lot of times that happens when
Sure.
you sit around for.
Yes, of course. The
When we
advantage
start
is.
at 3 o'clock, and we're at 4:30 right now.
Yeah, the
so,
advantage is you're guaranteed second place money. The disadvantage is
yeah,
you're,
you sit
you're
around
coming
for
on
an
a
hour and
pair
a
that
half.
your opponent's
that
got
you
3
have a-
games under his belt.
Right,
Yeah.
that you have bowled on then.
Right.
You go, well, okay. I'm sure I can throw one game. Yeah, wow. Sometimes that ain't true. Unfortunately.
It's like I tell people, you know, give me second place money, guaranteed. I'm
I'm
there.
in too.
Yeah, I'm there.
But,
Thank you very much.
you know, obviously we'd always like to win.
Yeah.
And Cody, who seems to be throwing the ball very well
shot.
right now.
He is just throwing the ball so well.
And he and I talked between games, and he goes, I switched balls. I'm a little scary about lane 12, but I said, just keep throwing it the way you're throwing it. My gosh.
Yeah.
Don't
overthink it. Yeah.
Don't overthink it.
Yeah.
Just
Ball reaction's fantastic.
Yeah. You look so smooth now.
Yes.
You know, since he switched balls early in that first game, and then he went 5 in a row, I think it was.
Yeah. It was.
And man, he just.
Yeah,
And he's tough to beat when
Yeah.
he starts striking.
Yeah, please.
You know, you go, oh God, I hope he leaves a 10 pin and he misses it.
Something.
That's not gonna
Something
happen.
that I could get back in the match
Yeah,
with.
and once in a while he'll tug it inside, but see there again, that's perfect.
Yeah. He almost smoked the 7 on that.
I know, but you know, you see his ball hit the dots, and you go, yeah, that's there.
Oh, yeah.
Or it's going to leave something on the back row, which, as hard as his ball hits the pocket, I'm glad I still have the back of the bowling alley. Holy cow.
Yeah, but it'll wake up Alan.
I know, but Alan's awake. He kept the sign on for us, so we're good. He has to start striking here.
Time is running out. Ooh, that was a good shot.
Great shot.
Daddy lock up. Let's see.
That's what you do already. It's 216.
9, 96, 26, 57, 16. Yeah. And even getting 15 was in 231.
255 max with his handicap. Cody's on a 279 pace. And he's running out of frames for sure.
Yes, unfortunately. But he did a great job in the semis. My
Oh,
gosh!
he threw the ball fantastic. He started out with 290.
And there was a lot of people that you saw bowling, qualifying and whatnot, and you thought, oh my gosh, they're unbeatable. Wouldn't have made the 710, believe it or not. Had a shot at it. But you see them bowling the semis and stuff, or they're qualifying, and you go, man, they're going to be unbeatable. They're going to be unbeatable. And then they bowl the semis, and they only have 3 games, and they have 1 bad game. And you
That's
go,
all it takes. Yeah. Or a grind.
They may
game.
have made the cut, or they were just a few pins out. They were 6th, 7th, 8th, and didn't make the cut. And you go, or even the ones that made the cut, they were struggling from the get-go.
He tried to send it out a little bit right to see if he found
Had
any
some room.
friction to get the change the angle of the ball. The ball just never did anything. But at this point, you got to do something. You got to try something. So, it's not a big deal. It's a learning process.
He did a good job.
Yeah.
Bowled good.
Had a great weekend.
Still gonna
He's going to take home $745.
That'll work.
Yeah.
That will work.
Maybe. Hold on. Yeah, 71 and a 60. He's in trouble.
131, 61, 191 plus handicap, which is 29, 31, 222. Am I right?
And 39, 191, 31. He can shoot 230 with handicap. And Cody's just, he is dialed in.
He could.
He could give him his handicap, and it's still not going to make any difference. It happens.
If he gets this one, he'll pretty much beat him. Scratch. And that's close.
Wow.
At least he didn't. I told him, I go, stop throwing at Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You're making me look bad. He was my first pick since he was gone.
Well, he's won 2 titles. The last one, believe it or not, way back year before, 2018, up at Centennial, was his second title.
He, Steve Gallegos had pot games during COVID.
Yes.
And we'd have people in here, and it didn't matter what shot we put down. He killed them.
But realistically, those guys that were showing up, it didn't matter.
That was
Steven.
I was watching some good bowling right
yes,
there. I'll tell you what, I was very,
sure. Boom. He just can't miss right now.
Nope.
It's his day.
Well, that's what he said. He was worried about it. I go, just make a little move. Don't make a big move, because you're not that far off.
He doesn't even have to mark, and he's going to shoot 2-0 scratch.
Yep, 99, 29.
So basically, Steven at this point has to sheet it and hope that the unusual happens.
That he goes gutter, 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 and that probably isn't going to happen. I'm not going to lie to you.
I would call up, see if a bookie will take that.
I doubt Canales wouldn't even take that.
That's right. There we go. All right.
Yeah, JK wouldn't even take that bet. He'd be like, no, that's off the sheet. Because I like action. What do you always say? I love action. Gotta have action. Gotta have action.
The grief I gave him when he built that little room on the side at Tri-City with all the TVs so he can watch all the football games. Oh, God. What a cat.
He was the red zone before the red zone was popular.
Or the ESPN zone.
Yeah. Whatever.
Oh! Yeah, it is what it is. So 171 is the best you can do.
Yep.
Plus 39, he's at 210. This match is over. As Nolan would say, I'm calling this puppy.
That's right. Or as Dandy Don Meredith would say, the fat ladies.
Turn out the lights, the party's over.
The fat lady's clearing her voice. What else did Dandy Don say on Monday Night Football?
A number of things.
Okay, the best one was, Howard always go, well, if they'd have done, he goes, and if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. Howard goes, oh, whatever.
The best one I like, but Howard and Don, they're at the Vet, Philadelphia. Eagles are playing the Cowboys. And Howard that day called the Eagles offensive line the $25 line because he said he wouldn't give $25 for either one of them. So now the Philly is nuts. They're at war. So they're getting close to halftime, and Don and Howard are talking. Somebody throws an M80 into the booth, and you hear, boom! And Howard turns around and goes, Andy, Don, are you okay? And he goes, yeah, Howard, as soon as I get my head out of the wall here. Place went wild. You don't do that in Philly.
No. Nope. That was a classic, though. Those two.
Oh, please.
So once again, next week will be at Cold Creek, the 25th and 26th. You know the squad times, and you know the phone number to call. The week after that, we'll be at Centennial Lanes, October 2nd and 3rd. Week after that, October 9th and 10th, we'll be at Holiday Lanes. Then, guess what? The 2021 Fall Nationals, October 19th through the 24th at South Point Hotel and Casino.
Bowling Plaza.
In Las Vegas.
That's what I was trying to do.
Good.
They not only built that for the USBC Nationals, but they also built that for ABT, and they've locked them in for years to come.
Well, the beauty of that is, and it's nice where you can go in and basically it's for tournaments everybody. You got the military tournament there. You got the Filipino American team event is there this weekend. You
He
can't
did
beat
it. He did a great job.
Oh yeah,
he really did, and just sewing it up and spent $4 billion was it?
I couldn't tell you.
It was astronomical number on remodeling the South Point Casino and Hotel to get. You know, they've got the stadium, and
well,
they've
here's
got
the other
bowling
thing.
area,
And you got the arena.
And then they have a horse arena where they have horses.
And downstairs is a practice arena. The place is phenomenal.
I know.
Unbelievable.
Yes, it's
They
amazing.
got World Archery Championships there. They got all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool
It
place.
really is. It really is.
They have 17 or 18 restaurants.
It's
They
a
have
village.
8 or 12 plex. 8 or 12 plex movie theater.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. They have bingo.
Stephen, I don't mean to bother you, but 1.7 million people said they had their hand up.
Okay. They said, we just need your American Express Gold.
Yes.
Pitchers of water here.
Yeah, okay.
And hey, Nick, they have bingo for you there.
Oh, yeah,
Yes, they have a whole bingo hall just
my
for
goodness.
you.
Right outside the bowling center.
Yes, right. Hell yeah. So you can go watch bowling.
And then.
Because you don't bowl that much anymore.
You got that
Neither
right.
do I. So we go play bingo. Nick and I go play bingo together.
Oh, God.
And they have more comfortable
at
chairs
that point,
than we do here at Crown Lands.
Yeah, but at that point, if you see me playing bingo, you just take me out. Just take me out. It's
Pretty
been
sure
real.
you can have a cocktail if you want.
Well, okay.
I don't know. Congratulations, Cody. Thank you. Come on over here. If you would, say a few words. Congratulations. And don't comment on all the Brooklyns you threw.
Oh, here we go.
I need a lot of help today.
Take a shot.
Not once you got lined up.
No. That was all you.
Congratulations.
That was
Thank
all
you.
you.
I appreciate it. Very proud of you.
I've been waiting for you to finally put everything together that you've been working on. And we know, all the troubles you had with your wrist and trying to learn two-handed as opposed to one-handed, and looking at all your sight lines had to change, everything had to change.
Well,
and all that hard work paid off.
I also heard you wanted to become left-handed at some point. No. Well,
No,
not so much.
No, he plays softball. He doesn't want to screw himself up. The nice thing about throwing 139, you still win $745.
It's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
Hey, Steven. Wait a sec. And bang. Congratulations.
Thank you. Everything up
Good
to
job.
that point was pretty good.
Yeah.
You want me to sign it?
Yeah, up until, the last game? Yeah.
Just the one that
But
mattered.
don't worry
Yeah,
about
like,
that. But the cool thing about shooting,
Everybody
as
was
Nick
watching,
said,
you know.
Mr. Positive over here.
Always.
Yeah.
The positive thing about shooting 139, you still won $700 and some.
Yeah, I'm not going to be upset about that.
No.
Other than I didn't beat Cody, but that was the goal all along, right?
Well, of course.
I didn't come here for second, but
Yeah.
I was doing really well. Could have done it, but I just didn't quite make it. So,
Way to go.
I just lost it in the last set. So,
No.
But
Good
hey,
job.
I'm happy with my performance overall.
Yeah,
so
absolutely. You should be.
So, it's a lot of fun always.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Wow. So, ladies and gentlemen, Cody Vaughan wins title number 3 here in Denver. And I'll tell you what, Mike, He probably averaged, what would you say, close to 230 scratch?
Actually, 234 scratch.
Okay. You math genius, you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
$1,490 to Cody Vaughan, and of course Steve Von Kennel from Parker. Second place, $745. Nothing to sneeze about.
No.
And that's going to do it for our 2-week segment here at Crown Lanes. Mike, thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
We love coming here. Give the
I'm
Fall
off Sunday,
staff,
so maybe I'll sneak up there on Sunday and
give the Fall staff
sit with
family
you.
our best.
I absolutely will.
Hope everything continues to go well.
Thank you very much.
So on behalf of all of us here, folks, you got Netflix here, Rob Warner. You got Jake the Snake
Thank you.
behind the controls. And Mike Sochek, General Manager here. I'm Nick Lasorsa with the ABT, and we're going to see you next week. Again, we're going to be at Cold Creek Lanes in Lafayette. Same time, same station. Tune in for us.
Say good night, Mike.
Good night.
Mike.
Mike.
See you, Nick.
Have a good week, folks.
Thank you.
See you later.